Well, I'm here at the JFK site. There's an X mark, and there's another X mark way in the distance there, where it signifies where JFK got shot. I'm at the grassy knoll. This is it right here, the grassy knoll. How you do, sir?
Very good. Welcome to the grassy knoll.
Thank you. How you doing?
All right. This is where you're standing right here.
Uh-huh.
The motorcade route. When President Kennedy was shot in the back and shot in the head, we put an X in the middle of the street for both locations.
Right.
The Warren Commissioner Risley said Oswald was 6 floors up, shooting down. The House of Representatives opened the case up from 1974 to 79. And they said that idea was wrong. Here's the evidence they used to prove their case. President Kennedy was shot the first time in the back between his shoulder blades. His shoulders up here, his hairline, the fold of the skin in the back of his neck. If Oswald was 6 floors up, shooting down, the bullet should exit down. But it came out of his throat. That's his neck, and his neck is way up here. From Oswald's window, it would have to curve up. But that would show up in the autopsy like hitting a bomb. And the autopsy showed a straight through clean shot. For that reason alone, it couldn't have come from 6 floors up. That's not my idea. That's the House of Representatives back in the 1970s. When he goes on down, he's shot in the head this time. And you can see that in the Zapruder film in frame 313. You see the cloud of blood when it happened. And this is the Zapruder film down here, by the way. You can see it right there.
And that actual shot is coming from this X that I see right there, right?
Yeah, that's where he was shot in the head.
That's where you shot in the head at that X.
That's right. So he's shot, but a half a second later, he's whirled around back and to the left against the seat of the car with his head wide open. But Jacqueline is still looking at where he was before he was shot. He moved so suddenly, her eyes couldn't follow the movement.
Right.
You can't move your whole body in a half a second fast enough to vanish like a magic trick. He was forced back, and that means the force is coming from the front, from behind the picket fence. And 95% of all pieces of debris from the president's head wound is found in the park across the street. But from Oswald's window, it doesn't make any sense. And again, this is not my idea. This is the House of Representatives in the 1970s.
And that's the infamous book, the Tosbury building, right?
Right. And by the way, everything I talk about, we have it for you in our CD and our DVD. And we've taken the frames of the Zapruder film and we've enhanced them. And they're sharper and clearer than the original negatives, the first high definition version. And this one has President Kennedy's autopsy. It's the most important evidence in any murder trial. Some of the films, thousands of single photos and maps, computer simulations, and 3 full-size books to read. It's like a single book 5 or 6 inches thick. It's thousands of pages, and this one has everything else. 200 different films, all of the films along the motorcade route, interviews with the doctors, the politicians, the FBI. We interviewed Jack Ruby. He shot Oswald. And the latest version of the Zapruder film, and they're together as a package. And all of this is unique because we own the copyrights for everything.
Mm-hmm.
The museum doesn't have our stuff. The internet doesn't have it. The TV news documentary guys don't have our stuff. You go through this and you'll see some things you've never seen before.
Wow, interesting. That's so sad. It angers me. It's just wow. I can't believe. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I came over here just to see this today. I wanted to see it.
You know, we still get 3 million people a year come out here.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
And it's 52 years and people are still interested.
Yeah, that's just amazing.
Yeah, they come from all over the world.
Yeah. Okay, so you have a great day. Thank you for your time.